And I went in on cycle day 3, which was Tuesday of this week. They looked at my follicles. I have 5 on the left, 2 on the right that she could see.
Well, you have these 3 days, right, until they transfer it back.
Those are the situations, the scenarios where I would consider frozen. Otherwise, I'm like, give me my kids back.
Oh, I'm super excited. I have really good feelings about this. I am looking very forward to this. I've been looking forward to this whole process in general, so now that she's really doing it, I'm super stoked.
Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome. What's up, fertility fam? We gotta do what? Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty. Hey fam, we're back. Pardon the smokiness. It's the cast iron and the chicken. Look who's here.
Hi.
So she's not going to have dinner with us. It's funny because she came out the room. She was like, no, won't be having dinner with you. She has to do a 7 to 7 tomorrow.
Yep.
2 jobs. Productive.
Yeah. I'm so sad. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not sad. I'm just tired. Yeah.
So the fam was asking, you know, how you are.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing well, you know. Trying to stay productive.
And what are your thoughts on the IVF sitch?
Oh, I'm super excited. I have really good feelings about this. I am looking very forward to this. I've been looking forward to this whole process in general, so now that she's really doing it, I'm super stoked.
Oh, I didn't know you were looking forward to the process.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it for like ever.
Like, really? Well, you thought I was going to get here? I thought I was going to be pregnant already. You thought I was going to get to IVF? Or once we knew I was going to IVF, you were like,
yeah. Once we knew she was going to IVF, or once I knew she was going to IVF, or once I thought she was going to IVF. How about that? I was like, this seems like a really great route for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So about that injection, it has to go in intramuscular.
Oh wait, it does have to go to intramuscular?
That trigger shot does. So there's 2.
What day is that?
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay. We'll keep it posted.
You gonna do it?
If I say yes, I'm on video, so I don't know.
Oh my god!
I mean, yes, sure, for the sake of the baby.
Maybe Arden. What about Arden?
Maybe Arden can do it, yeah.
Maybe you guys can both do it, 1 on each cheek.
Wait, there's 2 of them?
Yeah. It is a product which I haven't been able to get called Novaro, and I'm prescribed 10,000 IU, but the vial is pre-mixed. It comes 5,000. So you have to have 2. So one of you guys get the right side, one of you guys get the left side.
So, okay, but not at the same time. These are on different days.
No, it's the same time.
Doctors are crazy.
Yes, I have 2 teething rings, so we can numb it up nicely.
Oh, that's what you got them for. I thought they were for future baby. Well, they are for future baby as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I could have got something else, but I thought that would be cute for the baby to have.
I like them. They're cute.
So I picked out names, girl name, boy name. I don't know if they're coming at the same time, but I was telling them earlier. I feel like they're definitely inside of me now.
Wait, you already told them the name?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, before you disclose that information.
No, I did not tell them. I told them the initials. I think, did I tell you guys the initials? I don't remember. I'll know.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you did.
Today?
Yeah,
okay.
When you were filming.
Yeah, because I did. Because then I said, I told Genesis the initials. So she was like, I need the initials to be ASAP. Which I thought was funny. But yeah. Yeah, I just have like a sense. I've been reading the baby book. I've been talking to the babies. I just feel like no matter what, they're in here right now. Now, are they both coming out at the same time? I don't know. Which is the trippy thing about IVF, right? Because you could have siblings. Like you could do a retrieval, have all your eggs pulled out, and then you put one in 1 year, and one in a year later, and one in the year later. They were all conceived at the same time. They were all fertilized at the same time.
Technically, they're not born at the same year, but they were conceived in the same year. So doesn't that make them like Irish twins or something?
I don't know. Maybe. If you have them, I think 13 months or less apart as Irish twins. No offense to the Irish. I don't even know if we should say Irish twins. Catholic twins? I don't know. That's a Catholic thing? I don't
Sounds even worse.
Well, I'm Catholic. I guess I'm also Irish.
I
But
don't
anyway,
know.
the twins.
You know what's so funny? I actually have Irish on both sides. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. On my dad's side, I know my great 3 greats, because it's my great grandma's great grandma.
Which grandma? Freddie or Carrie?
Freddie.
Okay.
No, yeah, Freddie. I only know.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Kiss me on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish. On the cheek, though. Just the cheek. As opposed to the rest of my face.
I got you.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, they be conceived at the same time. They're on board. I'm talking to them all the time. This is palm juice. It's palm and seltzer. So I'm drinking this. I told you guys I'm kicking it old school. I'm doing evening primrose. I'm doing palm juice. I'm doing just like I would for natural conception. So this is meant to help the lining. I've been exercising. I might do a castor oil massage, and I definitely don't have time for a pack. But I might do a massage for circulation and relaxation. And I might, if you're going to bed, I don't know, I might do the abundance candle too. I like want to channel abundance because tomorrow is the scan. So I go in tomorrow for ultrasound, scan, and blood work.
Wait, what's the ultrasound for?
See how the follicles are growing.
Oh, okay.
So all the medication they have me taking is to grow the follicles. Normally your body only wants to have one dominant follicle every cycle. They all come up and raise their hand, but only one is chosen as dominant, and that's the one that you'll ovulate, right? So that what?
And also makes your period, right?
If it's not fertilized, yes.
Right, if
then
it's not fertilized,
sheds, and then your period comes. Yes.
Okay.
But so the body normally wants to have one, and so this is the medication is having multiple continue to grow but not to ovulate. So like the Cetrotide, which you saw me take the other one, but that was to help them not get ahead of each other. I will take that Cetrotide again to keep me from ovulating. Oh, because you don't want eggs just popping out. It'll be like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I didn't know that was a part of the process. Like, that is like, wow.
Wait, you didn't know what was part of the process?
I didn't know that they had to like stop, like literally like tell your body when to stop and go and stop and go. Like that's wild.
Yeah.
You know, like that puts your body through a lot of stress.
It is medical puppet mastery.
I see.
Yeah. Which is why I wanted my body to take the lead. So I did a natural start, meaning we followed my natural cycle, waited for my period to come on its own, waited for me to ovulate on its own. After we confirmed I ovulated, that's when the last weekend when I was doing the meds, you watched me. I was going to say you helped me, but you didn't. That is what those were, right? And so then after we confirmed ovulation, I took those. It was called priming to get everything ready and calm. And then once my period started, I went in on cycle day 3, which was Tuesday of this week. They looked at my follicles. I have 5 on the left, 2 on the right that she could see.
That's awesome.
The 2, she said the right could have more, but my right ovary likes to hide, and they're like usually digging around in there. And I'm like scooting off the table. So anyway. Could be more, could be less tomorrow, but hopefully it's at least still the 7 and they're growing together. They should be like 6, 8, 10, somewhere around there, millimeters.
Oh, okay.
And then you want them all to be growing together. I was explaining it to them earlier. You want them all to be growing together. You don't want, because if one is like 22 and the other are 8, I'm only going to end up with 1 because that 22 is taking the lead. They're going to have me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that situation. So yeah, we're gonna count them off. They're gonna do my blood work, see what my estrogen level is, the E2, and once we get that back, they will tell me continue taking the meds as you are taking them, or take more. We're not like if they're all 2s, you take more. Take less if they're way far ahead.
Oh.
Yeah. So they'll tell me, and then I'll go back again Sunday morning, and then I'll go in every other day until we figure out when to trigger. So that's what I'm saying with the trigger. I don't know yet.
Oh.
It's gonna be so Sunday I'll go in. They'll tell me, you know, whatever. Then Tuesday I'll go in. Hopefully by Tuesday they'll say trigger tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. And then that means Thanksgiving will be mine. insemination, which I would have so many things to be careful for. I mean, retrieval and fertilization, they're not inseminating me. They would take them out of my body, put them in a dish, take donor sperm, stick it directly into the egg, and wait to see if it fertilized. And they give you what's called a fertilization report. They'll come back and say, okay, we got 22 eggs, and 20 of them were mature, and all 20 of them fertilized.
Like that one video on YouTube that I saw, I can't remember whose channel was that. And then she was coming out of her like haze, and he came in and like they were telling, or the doctor came in and they were telling the report of like how many eggs were retrieved.
Were they black or white?
They were black.
Maybe Candace, Fruitful, My Fertility Journey.
Yes, the one that has the pineapples.
Yes.
The one that wears the pineapples. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was coming out. She was a little loopy. Her husband was teasing her on camera. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they came out and told her how many eggs were retrieved.
I
don't know if they told her fertilization right then. I think they told her retrieval. I think they call you later with the fertilization report.
Oh, okay.
Like they probably said how many eggs. It might have been. We have to watch her video again.
It was how many eggs. Yeah. I remember that because I was like, wow, like I didn't realize that at that time that I was watching it, I didn't realize that you could have like a different number of retrievals. Like for some reason I thought it was like mastered out, but I guess I don't know why I thought that. Now, especially listening to the process, I'm like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot they have to do.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though, if you really think about it, like how far in advance
technology and science.
Yeah.
Like they had to study our hormones, study all this to figure this out. And imagine like the first ones, they probably took so many hormones because they didn't have it like perfected yet. I think of that when I had my kidney surgery, like how far advanced it was, because I went and met with people who had donated kidneys so I could understand. Mm-hmm. And they had like old school surgery where they cut them all the way around, removed a rib, like did all this extra stuff. Yeah, because it was just cruder, but as science and technology picked up, I just have those little incisions. My recovery time was relatively quick. Like, so the same thing with IVF and all that. I think back in the day, it probably had to be cruder. Oh, and they used to use the urine from nuns. That is how they triggered you.
Oh, because they were so hormoned up.
No, it was menopausal nuns, because I think the theory was they were pure because they were nuns, like they were not having sex. And they were past menopause, and so they would. It's the menopure, I think it is. I think it's the menopure. Was the originally? I have to look it up. Was the
pure menopause?
Wait, now I gotta look. Hold on, hold that thought.
Wait,
I need it. The strange story of a fertility drug made with the Pope's blessing, and gallons of nun urine. So the highest level of the hormones actually were in postmenopausal women. After menopause, when ovaries stop producing eggs, FSH and LH shoot up as the body tries to stimulate their production. So that's why high FSH is bad. It indicates you're getting older, that you're menopausal. Remember when I was doing my year review, you were like, so wait, are you menopausal? When I was like, my FSH was 50, and they were like, oh, it's a rap, kid.
I don't think I said, are you menopausal? I think my question was, are you close to being menopausal?
Okay. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just asking. I'm trying to give you context about the high FSH. Anyway, pergonal. So it is. That's what it's called, pergonal, after the Italian pergonati, or from the gonads, and speculated that it could be used to treat infertility. There's a book, A Tale of Two Hormones, that he published in 1996. So yeah, it was used from nun urine. That was one of the fertility drugs. I think now it's all synthetic, so that was actually real hormones from living people. But now it's mostly synthetic hormones. So yeah, my plan is I'm going to detox like after retrieval, because I have all these hormones in me before we do the transfer. So I will probably do a water fast. I'll do charcoal and a water fast and just like purge everything out, and either 48 hour or 72 hour.
That's actually really smart, because if you think about it, right, you could really use that time to gain more of an advantage. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, right, hopefully, right? And then because you still have a couple of days in between when they retrieve the eggs and then when they put the eggs in, was it implanted?
Transfer, they call it.
Okay.
Retrieval is taking it out, transfer is putting it back.
Oh, okay. Well, you have these 3 days, right, until they transfer it back.
3 to 5.
Question. So, in your preference, would you rather? So, would they book you for the 5th day instead of freezing it?
Oh, they would. I would go in on the 5th day. The only way that I see freezing it, well, there's a couple ways. Let me not say the only way. Is if, as the doctor said, if it's not growing, but it's a little slow. It's growing, but it's a little slow, and they want to give it an extra day. So if they let it grow to 6 days, they have to freeze it. But it looks like it might make it, then you freeze it and you come back. Would totally be up for that. Or if for some reason I have what they call ovarian OHSS stimulation syndrome, OHSS,
After the IVF.
From all of the meds, and my ovaries go crazy, and they're like, we can't transfer you because you're like, shit's about to explode. Yeah. So then I would have to wait 1 cycle, have a period, and then have the transfer. So those are the situations, the scenarios where I would consider frozen. Otherwise, I'm like, give me my kids back.
Right, okay, that's fair. Fun fact, you know, what's it called? Those with PCOS, the reason they actually give birth control, well, one of the reasons they give birth control, which is, I mean, you can still do this naturally with proper diet and working out. They just like to do the birth control because it's, you know. So the reason that they do it is because with the withdrawal bleeding actually flushes out those ovarian cysts. So it makes sense that if your ovaries were to go crazy, that they'd wait for your period to come, relax a little bit, shut out those hormones, flush it out.
I so love that you know that. There's so many ladies I talk to who don't understand that when they're on birth control, they're not having a period. It's withdrawal bleeding.
She's my mom, you guys.
I'm just so glad that you listen. I didn't always listen to my mom, but yeah, it's not a period. It's not a period. I think the potatoes are done.
I know, I smell them. I was really trying not to get up.
So she's not going to have dinner with us because she's got to get to bed. So I was like, you're going to film because the fam misses you. And then, by then, the food will be done and you can, do whatever.
I'll add some asparagus. I feel like the chicken will take too long for me to eat. I'll eat that tomorrow.
No protein? What did you have to eat today?
Cheese Danish, half a nachos because there was hair in there. I got a full refund, you guys. And a chicken taco.
Girl, if you can go there and have some chicken and cook that on me. Alright, we're gonna go. She's gonna get some chicken, at least a bite in her system before she goes to bed. Or no potatoes. You don't need all that starch and no, you already had a Danish and nachos? Anyway. I'll be back to give myself the shot. I will talk to you ladies later. Did you want to say goodbye?
That's all, folks. And I'm kidding. Bye.
Talk to you later, guys.
To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two.